here at Warner Brothers Studio Tour Hollywood. And thank you all for coming today to launch the official TCM Classic Films Tour. Starting today, our enhanced tour will take guests on an incredible journey through the golden age of Hollywood, celebrating iconic movies featured on TCM, as well as showcasing the breadth of the Warner Brothers Library. So thank you all for coming today. Now, the new tour promises an entertaining journey that offers a little something different for our fans. Guests can now visit new points of interest, including the exterior of James Dean's apartment. It's where he lived as he filmed his very first movie, East of Eden. We also welcome our guests to the Serene Rose Garden here at the studio. This is where Jack Moore used to have his tennis courts. It's also used to have talented dressing rooms for folks like Natalie Wood and Ronald Reagan. 40th president, 41 movies. We also visit the scoring stage, the Eastwood Scoring Stage, a very iconic location here at the studio. Built in 1929, it's where some of the most classic movies of all time have been scored, and we're very happy to welcome our guests to see that. We will also take guests for the very first time ever to see our animation building, also sometimes called Termite Terrace. You might know people named Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck. They know that building, and so will our guests when they come visit that for the very first time in studio tour history. We'll also take our guests to the Honor Roll War Memorial. This is dedicated to the brave men and women who served our country during World War II. Features names like Ronald Reagan, Jimmy Stewart, and even Jack Warner himself is featured on that plaque. And finally, of course, we'll take our guests to our property house. Our Proud House is like no other in Hollywood, has 500,000 barcoded items from Hollywood's great past, present, and even the future, from TV shows, movies, and everything in between. It also features the throne from Captain Blood with Errol Flynn, and one of my favorites, you'll see a Tiffany chandelier that was once in the Bette Davis movie The Letter. So lots of fun things in store for our guests when they take our new TCM Classic Films Tour. And now it's when it gets real fun, everybody. Behind me I've got some chairs because we're going to moderate, we're going to have a fun panel. We're excited about our partnership with TCM. Now I'd like to introduce some amazing panelists here. So as we welcome to the stage, they're going to share some insights and about the Warner Brothers legacy, history, and our commitment to providing unforgettable entertainment experiences across the globe. Now, first guest, please welcome to the stage, VP, General Manager of Warner Brothers Studio Tour Hollywood. Give it up for Mr. Danny Kahn. Danny has been here for over 30 years in Warner Brothers. Initially starting as a security guard, his valuable experience played a pivotal role in shaping the studio tour into a world-class attraction it is today. Danny continues to lead our team, providing guests with an experience that celebrates Warner Brothers' iconic past and vibrant future. Let's give it up for Danny Kahn, everybody. Next, please welcome Warner Brothers Discovery Library Historian, Mr. George Feltenstein. George has dedicated his career to restoring and preserving classic motion pictures and television programs with 30 years of experience, including his tenure at MGM. George has a passion for cinema that shines through his work. As a key player in the home entertainment market, George has curated and released countless beloved movies, ensuring that future generations can experience the cinematic treasures of the past. Give it up for George, everyone. I am also very proud to welcome to the stage TCM host, you know him, Mr. Ben Mankiewicz, everyone. Ben has been a TCM host since 2003, over 2 decades of experience, including a family legacy that contributes to his commentary and discussions of classic Hollywood. His knowledge has made him a staple of TCM, where he continues to share the history of classic films with viewers worldwide. Give it up for Ben Mankiewicz. Next, I'm happy to bring to the stage another TCM host, Mr. Dave Karger, everybody. Dave is a journalist, film expert, author with over 25 years of experience covering the Academy Awards. Dave is a familiar face on Hollywood's biggest nights, and each Sunday when he hosts TCM's musical matinee, one of my personal favorites, celebrating the musical genre. Let's give it up for Dave, everyone. Mr. Burton Gilliam, everybody. Burton has faced the silver streak for decades with a career spanning over 50 years. Burton has left a mark on Hollywood, starring in iconic TV shows and movies like Blazing Saddles, Thunderbolt and Lightfoot, Hearts of the West, The Waltons, Young Maverick, Alice, and many more. Let's give it up for Mr. Burton Gilliam. Let's give it up for all of our panelists, everybody.
And I am the only one here wearing boots.
What are you talking about?
All those things.
That's a good one.
Nice try, man.
So, so you may think I am the only cowboy here. All these other guys are from Kansas City.
Stop you, sir.
That's a good point. It's an honor to have TCM involved with this tour, and obviously the relationship between TCM and the studio, which has really never felt stronger in my 21 years at TCM, and I think in the whole time since we've been on the air, it's never felt more connected. And so it's right and just and feels good that TCM is involved with this tour. But for years prior to this, and he's here somewhere in the back, I know they went inside, but there are really two people who I think, two public faces, who contributed to America's passion and understanding that these classic films were worth preserving and worth seeing and worth talking about and worth celebrating with the people you love and the people you don't love also. One of those people was Robert Osborne, who invented this job. Dave and I wouldn't be here if Robert hadn't made this job a thing that mattered. And the other person, through his books and his contributions on television, was the great Leonard Maltin. And Leonard is here, his wife Alice is here, and Leonard and Jesse were like so critical in keeping people excited about this tour for so long. And I just feel like everybody who loves classic movies and is dedicated to classic movies owes a significant debt of gratitude to Leonard Maltin and the entire Maltin family.
Absolutely.
I'm in the middle of writing a book right now about my first two films, Paper Moon and Blazing Saddles. And Blazing Saddles and Warner Brothers, back in the old days of actors in movies, actors were under contract. They were contract players. That went out, I think, in like the early 60s. Blazing Saddles we were shooting in 73. And then people did not say, that's my home studio. Listen, this studio will always be my home studio. I loved working here. My first apartment was right up here on the hill at the Oakwood Garden Apartments. And Cleavon Little helped me get an apartment up there. And I will always, till the day my feet go straight up like that, I will always know that not only is Warner Brothers my home studio loves me.
That's amazing.